Shout out to the ones that have the couch post post notifications on, and you know when I'm live, even when I'm not really supposed to be live. Like technically, I wouldn't be live like right now, but I'm live right now. So I'm live a little early because I had someone call the couch, and they requested my services, and it's very important. So I gotta be there, and I be there by 7, which I'll be able to make it. They're not that far away. So, anyway, shout out to everybody that's tuned in. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get it popping.
It's for the Couch Chronicles, where there ain't no fucking limits.
Right.
Every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 8 Central Time. You don't never want to miss a couch. And now we're live every Wednesday and Friday from 9:30 a.m. Central Time. That's every day of the week. Yeah, tune in. You don't want to miss this shit. It's the Couch Chronicles, where they know what? I know you said it.
Now I'm gonna play Thunder Up. If y'all haven't already seen the new video that just dropped today, and we are gonna give a moment of silence before we do anything. Let's give a moment of silence. Today is 9/11, and I chose this day because number one, for the memorial for Oklahoma City as well, to release my music, even though it wasn't a memorial for us today. This was a memorial for 9/11. But in the video, I show, the memorial for the Oklahoma City. And I released it today at 9:02, which was the day that the Oklahoma City was struck at 9:02 in the morning. So before we go on and play any music, let's do a moment of silence for the ones that aren't here with us today. Now, I'm I forgot I was on mute. Okay, so what I said is this is the Couch Chronicles No Limits podcast. I stream every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday from 8 Central Time, and every Wednesday and Friday from 9:30 a.m. Central Time. Of course, I am on a little bit early because I have a meeting to go to, but I still do music. I just dropped a new video. Tap in with your girl. I'm The Real Janelle on all social media, and Couch Chronicles No Limits on everything else as well. So, yeah, I'm glad you tapped in. Yeah, definitely. I'm so glad you tapped in. It's been a while. It's been a while since oh, yeah, I'm just saying. So, y'all, start shaping your kids now. Shape your kids now to be an amazing person. Your kids, it has been 5 years. It has. Your kids deserve to know that their first job does not have to be working for somebody. Their first job can be something that you taught them how to do, or something that they already knew how to do and you just helped craft it into a business. You want to get your kids something? Fuck them saying, not fuck them saying. Oh, let me get it out. Fuck the wanting toys. That's what I was about to say. I was going to say, fuck them wanting toys. That's what I was trying to say. But it came out like that. But judge me if you want to. Forget getting them toys. Get them an LLC. Imagine your kid going to school. Okay, listen. Imagine your kid going to school. And they like, I actually got an LLC. Would y'all want to buy something, and showing they friends, and now they friends is telling their mama like, Mama, Johnny got an LLC. Jessica got an LLC. Like, she's selling me stuff and it's going into her business account. Teach your kids something different. They do not have to. My mom and dad, when growing up, they was like, what do you want your first job to be? McDonald's? And fuck a McDonald's. Nah, fuck all that. Nah, I don't want our new generation that's coming up to think that they have to settle for a McDonald's for a first job, or a Brahms, or a Chick-fil-A, no, you can settle for yourself. Off the rip. Settle for you right now. I don't give a fuck if your kid is 5 years old. Do they talk right now? If they 7 years old, if they can talk right now. This is why I'm offering to do this. Because, one, how many podcasters are offering to teach the younger generation how to be a podcaster? No one that I know of. But that's not why I'm doing it. I'm doing it because I genuinely want to see some kid podcasters. Like, now, granted, there are some kid podcasters right now. Don't get it twisted. But there are not any kid podcasters in Oklahoma, and there's not any kid podcasters where you are. It might be where you are, but it ain't none right now where I'm at. And I think it'll be so cool to show the kids, like, you do not have to work for someone else. You can actually start building your podcast right now. Start building your audience right now. So by the time, if they 7 years old right now, by the time 5 years, they'll be 12 something. By the time 5 years from now, and they in a different school, different environment, now they got, their class has been following their podcast. Now their kids is growing, them and their friends is growing up, and their friends is growing up watching them have this business, which is their podcast, and it's growing right before their eyes and also inspiring them as well. So get your kids into doing something. If they like to talk a lot, if you like, my daughter talk a lot, get them a podcast. I am starting a kids edition on the Couch Chronicles Kids Edition. Couch Chronicles Kids Limits. Ain't no cursing, no nothing. And I won't even be on the screen. It's going to be just them. I'm going to teach them how to engage with the audience. I'm going to teach them how to ask questions. And if they if they really want to get into everything that I'm doing and they want to do news segments, I teach them how to get out and catch a story. With the parents there, of course, not just, we ain't got to do no one-on-one. Parents can be there too, because parents, you can learn something too. You can learn something too. If not how to podcast, you can learn how your child interacts with learning these type of things. You can learn more about your child just by watching them. That's it. So, I mean, I encourage you guys, you don't have to deal with me. You don't have to, but I encourage you to help your child explore different options of life and learning who they are. And sometimes learning who you are is talking. Sometimes you don't know some of the things that you are going through unless you get it out. And then you start to talk and you're like, oh shit, I didn't even know that I was, damn, I got a lot of trauma. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get to thinking, like, so those critical thinking and those thinking skills in general can teach your kid and shape your kid how to deal with anxiety, depression, being put on the spot, because they're going to be put on the spot when they get older. They're going to be dealing with anxiety, depression in school. They're not going to want to tell you. But if they can feel free and freely, because even if they do need counseling right now, are you getting them counseling? This is a therapy that you never knew you needed, number one, on my podcast. So when I'm teaching anyone that comes to my wings, and I teach them how to utilize your podcast as only a therapy for everyone watching and engaging, but also for yourself, because this is healing in itself. It's so healing. And you have no idea what your child needs to heal from. A lot of you don't ask your child, are you mentally okay? Are you mentally going through anything that I need to know about? Like, or if you don't want to talk to me, is there anybody that I can take you to that you might be comfortable enough talking to? Do you ask your kids how their mental is? Like, how's your day? Come on now. Normal shit. But asking them literally, how's your mental? How are kids treating you in school? Are they mean to you? You got a lot of friends? And even if they say they got a lot of friends, anybody been bullying you? You know what bullying is? Do you know how to speak out? Ask them questions like that. Don't just, oh, how's your day? What you learn? I mean, I could tell you what I learned, but do you want to know what I went through in school while I was trying to learn? Do you want to know why I'm trying to apply myself to the motherfucker behind me keep kicking the back of my fucking shit? And I don't know how to respond to that or what to do, or I raised my hand to try to say something, but I was called a snitch. No, seriously, kids have these, I've asked my nieces before, I've asked some of my friends' kids before that I was around, like, how's your mental? Like, how's kids treating you in school? Like, because I want to know. I genuinely want to know. So doing this kids edition of the couch, I genuinely want to know the mind of a kid and teach them the ropes of how to build your own. You have probably built your own business from the ground up. It might not be the business that your kid wants to get into, or it might not be the business that you want your kid to get into. Teach them a different way. Sometimes stepping out of your character and out of your box is doing something different. And doing a podcast is very different for a lot of people. Some people will turn me down on even doing an interview with me because they're so nervous and scared of what I'm going to ask, what I'm going to say, whatever. We can teach these younger generation, these younger kids right now that's coming up and coming, how to be their own business person, how to be their own podcaster. Start now. Start now and watch your podcast grow with yourself. Your kids are going to be growing, and their podcast is going to be growing. Their numbers is going to be growing. Their bank account is going to be growing. And guess who has to pay for their college? They're going to be at the point, and it's not even a fact of you can't afford it or whatever. It's the fact of your kid is going to want to not necessarily shit on you, but to show you, look what my hard work has done. If I didn't get a scholarship, Mom, Dad, watch me pay for my own shit with my own self money that I earned from my own self business that you encouraged me to get into and taught me how to do, or whatever, however you got them there. Or however they got there. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that when it's time for college to be paid for, and you notice that your kid didn't get a scholarship? Could you imagine if you actually encouraged them to start working for themselves early, and their business grew by the time they got to college, that they was able to pay for it themselves? Could you imagine how that would feel as a parent? Could you? Some of you have had it happen. Some of you have. Some of your kids are stars and they have made it, but the regular people like me, the regular people like us, haven't had that experience. And I will never have that experience. I haven't had any kids, and I won't ever have any kids. I've lost that opportunity. But for the ones that have kids, and they're still young, you can literally start now. And if they're 7, 8, 9, it's still not too late. Start it now. Get them good and ready for the world. Because teaching them how to run a business is going to teach them a lot of life skills. Teaching them how to handle customers, it's going to teach them how to deal with bullies and people around them. Because customers, they don't give a fuck how old you are. It doesn't say how old you are whenever they're calling for customer service or when they're calling about a service that they're getting from you. Unless your actual something says it's, they're not gonna know. Hey, I'm the youngest entrepreneur you'll ever meet is the slogan. Or if it don't say nothing like that, then how do they know how old you are? They don't. So when your kids are dealing with these customers, that is teaching them how the world is. Because the world is literally customer service. You either gonna get a good call or you're not. You either gonna help them with a good attitude or they're gonna piss you off and you're gonna help them with a bad attitude. Customer service, ain't it? Customer service be making you mad. Being on hold make you mad. It's the same. We are in a customer service ass life. Which person are you gonna be? The one that's, hey, handling things like with a smile? Or are you gonna be like, hey, handling it with a... I encourage you, men and women with children, get your kids into a business of their own. Period. I know it's cool to want money fast like that, and you know you get a guaranteed check whenever you're working at a place like McDonald's, Wendy's, something like that. But once you start getting consistent with your own self-business, it will be popping more than those McDonald's, Subways, Wendy's, and KFCs. You're going to be bigger than the Gucci's, Pradas, and Fendi's. They're going to want to have what you are selling. Or they're going to be around, they're going to want to be around what you are doing. If you got a podcast and I've been listening to you since I was a kid, baby, I'm going to keep listening to you forever. These kids can grow with their people, with their customers, with their clients, with their, as I say, my couch potatoes. My couch potatoes are growing with me. This is our 4th season. We literally are about to go on the 5th season. Like, so imagine your kids having that 5th season. Now they in high school, you know what I'm saying? They started in elementary. You know what I'm saying? They podcast went from, you know, elementary with da-da-da-da-da to middle school and then da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? And it just went up. Get your kids into something. Get your kids into something. Into their own business is the something I'm talking about. Forget working for the man. Teach them that they gonna work for themselves and make the plan. Okay? Y'all, it's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. I didn't need much of y'all time today. I told y'all I have Jennifer, I love you. I actually have a meeting that I have to get to, but I had to shed some of them little gems on y'all. Listen, don't think that because your kid is 13, 14, that it's too late. It is not too late. You can still get your kid into a business for them. Even if they've already worked for KFC and all of that, you can still get them into a business for themselves. If you want to get them something for Christmas, let me give you a Christmas idea. LLC. Period. LLC. Help them build business credit. So anything that they ever want and need when they get older, they ain't even got to worry about it. You hear me? And then you ain't even got to worry about it as a parent, breaking your pocket or not being able to do what they asking you to do or give them what they want because you got to pay a bill. Or no, you teaching them responsibility. You teaching them life skills. You teaching them how to be in business for themselves. And they will, some of kids will show their appreciation enough to help you with the bills. Some of them will show their appreciation enough to pay their own stuff when they need it. Not even ask you. They don't even want to bother you. They just want to show you how responsible that they are because of who you shaped them to be. Now, granted, I want to give a shout out to the kids that's actually doing it on their own because their parents ain't fucking shit. Too. No, really. Because there's some parents that literally ain't shit. And, hey, take it how you want it. Shout out to the kids that's doing the fucking damn thing. You hear me? Yeah. Yeah. Y'all doing it. For real. I see with my own self eyes. That's why I say I would love to, I can't wait to start the kids section. And it wouldn't even just be, it'll be from the age of however old you start talking. If you could talk and carry on a intelligent conversation with your viewers and you can get them engaged from that age until 18. I mean, you got to start somewhere. And between that age, you can literally learn to be in business for yourself. That's it. I'll do virtual teachings and I'll do in-person teachings. Period. It's, hey, these kids deserve to have the world. And they deserve to take it over because of their own self-business. I'm just saying. Y'all, if you're just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday from 8 Central Time, and every Wednesday and Friday from 9:30 a.m. Central Time. I did come on a little bit early, and I'm only giving you guys 30 minutes of my time. I'm sorry. But I have a meeting that I got to get to. It's very important. It's Prison Jail Felon Talk today and tomorrow. Tomorrow's the last day until next month. Okay? Don't even trip. Next month. We do this every month. Prison Jail Felon Talk. So if it's something that you didn't get to hear this week, this month, you'll hear it again next month. Or the next month, or the next month, or the next month. I'm just saying. Make sure that you follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on every streaming platform. I'm everywhere. Apple Podcast, Spotify, Pandora, Facebook, TikTok, Twitch, Bigo. I mean, where am I not? I'm just saying. Y'all, it's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. I love you guys so much. Mwah. I will see you tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Central Time. Yeah. Have a good night.